Joining me now ahead of APFC 4, Victor the Constrictor Aguirre, looking to run it back from what he did the last time at APFC. How are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Doing good.
So, what do you anticipate showing in the cage this time that's going to be different than your last time out? Obviously, last time you got a quick finish, choked the man unconscious. What do you plan to show this time that may be a tad bit different, or will there be anything different?
Oh no, the strategy is always the same. It's just get in, make it fast, get out. You know, try not to leave any opportunity to like injure myself or anything.
The Constrictor nickname definitely fits. I'd assume someone gave it to you in the gym once they realized how you were choking guys out left and right.
Um, Actually, no, that was like something one of my like friends, like one of my neighbors called me that, and then like I just liked it. So then once I started like training and stuff, I just kind of kept it, and like I just wanted to keep being called it.
How much motivation do you take from seeing
No, you're
your
good.
brother's path go through APFC now into the UFC to the highest level of the game? Do you take any inspiration from that, and how does that motivate you to keep your day to day grind going?
I mean, yeah, seeing Nick like achieve everything that he has and like just make it this far and like to see like I mean, and in my opinion, he's gonna go even further and like to just see like that's the guy that like I grew up with. Like he just like he lived in the same house with me, lived like a very similar life to me, and it's like really to see that. And I mean, it makes me feel good, comfortable that like I train with him and I got him constantly in my ears. So like it gives me like all the confidence and all the inspiration I need to like get through like training and like know like I'm at the right place, I'm with the right people.
It's gotta validate the training as well and the process that you guys are going through. Seeing him, break through the doors, and it's only the beginning. He's only had one bout in the UFC, but it's got to make you feel comfortable with what you guys are doing.
Oh yeah, I mean I get to like train with Nick all the time too, and like I think to myself like how many other amateurs have the opportunity to like train with a UFC fighter like on a regular basis, and like just training in the room that I train with. I feel very privileged and lucky, and I mean it's just I feel very comfortable and confident in like anything that I do from this point on.
So obviously the goal is to get him out of there immediately. How would you feel if the fight goes on? How do you think your gas tank would hold up, and how strong do you think you'd be in the later moments of the fight as opposed to early on?
Oh man, during the pandemic, I used to do marathon training. I could run like 25 miles like easy. So, I mean, if it ends up going 3 rounds, I'm ready for that. And I heard they're giving out amateur titles in August. So, I mean, I'm ready to go 5 rounds too if need be. So, I mean, I'm ready for any length of a fight.
Gonna have to stay tuned to the APFC MMA channels to see when those amateur titles are coming out, but surely enough, you'll be fighting for one of them soon. Obviously, the chokes are something that you frequent, but what other techniques do you like to go back to when it comes to jujitsu? What do you got a slick armbar in there? What other submissions do you like to frequent if the good old fashioned rear naked choke isn't there?
I mean, obviously, yeah, strangles for me are the best, but like, I mean, I got a pretty mean Kimura too. Once I get a Kimura grip, I mean, I use it like if I either finish it from there or I just use it to advance my position. But I mean, yeah, I love strangles. Strangles are the best.
There's just something special about being able to put a mount out cold.
Yeah, it's a different feeling to me. That is like a true definitive win. Like I put you out. That's what I like to go for.
Man, I told you this one would be quick, so I just want to ask you one final thing. What would you say to fans who are on the fence considering, hey, maybe I'll watch this, maybe I won't? Why should they watch Victor the Constrictor in action at APFC 4?
I truly believe I'm following in my brother's footsteps, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that would have loved to have seen like Nick's like career start to finish, and unfortunately they showed up late to the game. And I mean, I think this is going to turn into something special. So, tune in and watch the beginning steps. I'm early in my career, and I think I'm going to be producing something special at this next show and every show from here on out.
APFC giving amateurs the platform. Victor, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone, make sure you're tuned into APFC 4 Night of Champions, April 23rd, Hammond, Indiana. Pros are on Fight Pass, but you'll be lucky enough to see Victor Aguirre on the APFC MMA YouTube channel. Thank you again, and we'll see you the next time.
Hey, yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for having me.